and welcome to Under the Umbrella. I mean, welcome back, because we forgot we have a podcast.
Yeah. It's been a while. Sorry about that. We had
A
a lot
of-
going on.
Some good, some bad, most of it bad.
But you know, the usual.
The usual,
The
yes.
usual.
So, ooh,
So woo.
what were we talking about? When was our last episode? Before Ken, when I was moving and you couldn't see my floor.
Yeah.
Yes, that was...
Yeah, so we did say, even though
intense.
Can is old news, we said we would update you on what happened.
Yes,
So
somebody lost her voice.
I lost my voice completely, guys.
No, like, we were at a dinner table and, like, I was sitting next to her and, like, she was like...
Yeah.
And I was just the translator for everything, I guess.
But it was kind of a blessing in disguise because at that point I was like done with talking to anyone. So I was
You
just
didn't even
like,
start talking to anyone. Like, that's the whole purpose of Cannes Film Festival, just...
I talked to so many people, but
Maybe
they
that's why I
were-
lost your voice.
they were also fake, and I was like,
Even my hair was fake. I mean, it still is. I still have hair extensions.
I was just like done at that point. And then I started to use I was doing like charades to be able to talk.
To be fair, my experience was nice because... I mean, it wasn't that nice. Don't get me wrong. Like, it wasn't that nice. But my best friend flew in. It was her birthday. They were there. So I had my glam team. Like, I was surrounded by people I actually enjoy being around, so I was kind of protected. I didn't really do any after parties or any parties because I had some campaigns to film, and I was there with a jewelry brand, and we had a gala with them. And then by the time everything was over, like at 10 p.m., 11, I was already like, I don't want to see anybody anymore. But in my experience, it was nice. It was mostly work, though, so I'm not sure. I don't really have anything spicy that I can think of right now.
Yeah.
I saw Sebastian Stan,
Who's
which
that?
was... Moving on.
Every time someone asks me if like
Who's
I'm
that?
I'm better with faces.
Have
I
you
guess
seen,
the names.
Have you seen Captain America?
Yeah.
Well, then you know him.
Okay,
It's
I
Winter
probably
Soldier.
I probably just don't know.
Yeah, he's Romanian.
forgot the
so
name.
He's Romanian. So...
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And that was it. Like, a lot of hair changes, a lot of clothing changes, a lot of hair and makeup. We were very sleep deprived. We were shooting a lot. But I got
I wasn't
to
even
see...
working there, and that was me. That was me and Ken.
Yeah.
Lack of sleep,
Yeah.
like lack of clothes, lack of outfits.
I was so tired. We were filming all day, every day. But I told you, like, I was feeling a little bit protected because I was actually with the people I love. So I had a good experience.
Yeah, it was fun because you were there. Victoria was there.
Everyone was there.
Angie was there.
Yeah,
Everyone
Christina,
was
it was
there.
her birthday. Happy birthday.
It's
But none of
happy
our friends
birthday
are
for a
watching.
few weeks
so
ago.
first of all, none of our friends are watching this podcast, so I can say whatever I want.
Oh,
One light
great.
just died. One light just...
Why? Just why?
Some of our friends watch our podcast, but we get some views, but they're not from our friends. So we can say whatever we want, I guess. So, yeah. Happy birthday, Christina. We
But I
celebrated
I
her birthday
appreciate
here.
our friends do watch our podcast and give us. They actually watch, the full 40-minute
No,
videos.
maybe your friends. My friends do not watch my podcast.
Shout out to AJ,
Yeah.
talented writer, director, producer. He supports us, and I
Yes.
appreciate that.
Yes, he even told me that. Do you remember my birthday dinner when we launched the new episode and, like, we were saying, like, oh, we just launched a new episode, and there were crickets at the table because I know nobody was... Like, nobody had any idea what the fuck we were talking about. So that's how we found out our friends don't really watch our podcast, but they support it, so
Yeah,
we can
support
say,
each other.
Yeah, we can say anything, right? Like, they're not even watching.
Yeah, we can just diss the crap out of them. No, I'm kidding. We would never
Yes.
do that to our
So
friends.
this was Can. She lost her voice. I lost my patience. So that's about it.
Yeah,
Moving
I
on.
couldn't talk at all. Yeah, I think I got some kind of... I was very run down. I got some sort of virus or something, and it started attacking my vocal cords.
No, I thought she was joking, like, literally, and then she came
I
to
actually-
have lunch with us, and, like,
I was sitting there,
couldn't
and
say anything.
I was just there like mute, but then
But she looked more mysterious, you know, like
Yeah, like I was seemed to be like more popular, not in a good way, but like
yeah, she was a
because
mute
I
girl in
couldn't,
Cannes Film
yeah,
Festival.
and like I couldn't reply or I don't know, defend myself or just
Maybe you should just pretend you don't have a voice, like at all times, so people won't annoy you.
maybe. Actually, that's a good idea. Next time I don't want to talk to someone, just like I've lost my voice.
No, but she was so cute, honestly. Like, I felt so bad for her, but then like it worked out for the best. And I had to leave early because I had to move apartments in London. We're filming now from like the new apartment. And she came back early with me because she was so done with Cannes Film Festival that she like actually came back with me
I was done and
2
tired.
days earlier.
And I had a fitting, which would have been the day I flew back the next day, and I was just not
She
about
felt so
to
sick,
go
yeah.
straight to the fitting after flying. So I was like, no, I'm just gonna go home now.
And we postponed this because I was with the moving stuff, and she's working on a movie she's filming, so
Yeah,
we didn't really have. I don't know how much you can get into that because like I know like confidential
I
stuff.
think I can say. So at the moment, I think I want to be a bit more mysterious, actually.
Okay, Jenna, wait for the next episode when she's done being mysterious. She's still in her mysterious era. She's not over
I know.
yet.
I'm always torn between being mysterious and private and sharing.
Maybe
doesn't work.
maybe we can tell them like next week after you meet, like, you know, maybe like in the
Yeah,
next
because
episode.
then I can say what
we'll come back to this.
actress is like.
Yeah, but
I can-
she's
I'm gonna
been
meet-
busy.
Yeah, so busy. Also, I found a place, guys. I found a flat. Finally.
I found a place in 2 days.
Yeah, it took me 4 months. And still, I might have to move out again because of the noise. It's a good area. But
Yeah, she's neighbors with me. Like
the noise is
yeah.
horrendous. I kind of just realized that and I was like, oh my God. And I need, being the sensitive soul that I am, I need peace and quiet. So we'll see how that goes.
Nature and sun, peace and quiet. Like what else, you know? Like it's a good thing you're not fussy.
No, it's just I'm hypersensitive sometimes because I'm an empath, and empaths get that. Do you know what an empath is?
I think I am, but only when it comes to Taylor Swift. Like I totally like.
And Evan Peters.
Oh my
And
god!
now Jared Leto. Guys, we went
Guys.
to 30.
I think we might have a new Evan Peters, a new Roman Empire.
Ooh. Do you think he'll watch? Shout out to Jared.
Jared.
Jared seems so cool though.
He's
just-
so cool, but you know, like
At least you met him. I haven't met him yet. I just
yeah,
really wanna-
but she'll meet him in October because guess what? They added a new show in Bucharest very chaotically, and it doesn't make any sense
we
at
think
all.
it's because of her. Because you
Yeah,
mentioned
the
it to
the
him.
Romanian press thinks that as well, and like it's all over the news. And my grandmother watches the news, and I think my grandmother must think I'm the biggest hoe ever because like no, but I always like they always, you know, if I breathe next to like some actor, like
Oh, she's a hoe.
so like my grandmother watches the news, and like I kind of stayed away from it, so I don't know what's happening. But yeah, like we were on stage at Yotu.
Does your grandma watch this?
She doesn't speak
Daria's
English.
grandma, she's not a hoe. I can attest to that.
I mean, I don't care. You know, I know I'm not. I don't think my grandmother speaks English though. She doesn't really speak to me. So so anyway.
Anyway.
No, because let me explain it to you why I don't speak to my grandmother. I have an ex-best friend who's a psychotic hoe. And my grandmother is best friends with her grandmother, and they're still in contact. And I told my grandmother, I'm not gonna talk to you anymore if you're gonna talk to like that bitch's grandmother. And she still talks to her, so I have no grandmother at the moment.
Wow.
We'll
Juicy.
get into that in the like
Some grandma beef.
I've been wanting to do a friendships episode for like you know how long.
Yeah.
But we always have stuff to talk about. But I'll
Yeah,
get
so
into that. Like
hopefully
trust me.
the next one.
No, probably not.
No.
I still
probably
have
the
to
one.
gather some guts and courage to like actually talk about it because I haven't. I don't really think people care because like there's not known
course.
people I'm gonna talk about. But
People care. People were interested in the relationship one as well. Like people are just interested in the stuff because I mean it resonates and everyone goes through it. So we
yeah,
should
but we really
definitely
went
talk
through
about
it. We really went through it
We had
like a
lists
train
and all.
wreck.
Oh yeah, you
So-
got to get into it.
Yeah, we will. Well, I'll promise. But back to Jared. Jared. Jared.
So yeah, guys, we went to the 30 Seconds to Mars concert.
What the fuck was that? He wasn't
'Cause
even
I've-
on stage, like at all. Like we had to like look for him in the crowd. He was in the crowd all the time.
Yeah, and we ended up going on stage for his last song. We went up. How did we even? We don't even know how we got up, but we got up there. It just happened.
It just happened. Like magic.
It just happened.
Like magic.
Well, because of this one. When she's on a mission, she gets shit done. I'm like, yeah, you.
I'm on a mission. But like I was backstage with him and I was telling him like my first 30 seconds to Mars show because I'm actually a fan. Like I went through that emo phase, weird like, but I was transitioning from emo to Hannah Montana, so I was very conflicted.
I feel like I had that stage.
Yeah, so I was telling him like I actually saw you in 2014 in Bucharest and it was my favorite show. It wasn't, but like, what are you gonna say, So, and I was like, I was actually there with my mom because my mom got me into like 30 Seconds to Mars, and he like was sweet enough, and he was like, oh, let's send a video to your mom, like that's so amazing. And then he added Bucharest to the set list for no reason, and then everybody lost.
It's really randomly.
Yeah, spooky season in Romania.
Coincidence?
We're going, right?
Yeah, we have
Are we
to.
going? We're going. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. So
actually, I'm surprised when I heard you were into 30 Seconds to Mars. I couldn't believe it because no one. No, as in because I don't
because
know
you don't
anyone.
Seem so cool. You don't seem cool at all.
No, I don't know anyone else that knows of them, or is actually know like one person, and who knows them and is into them. Maybe like two people. I know.
I thought you were saying like I just seem too basic to like any rock band. So
no, because I think even though they've been around for years, like I was listening to them when I was 15.
Me too. Yeah.
So yeah, no one even knows of them really.
Yeah.
But guys, they're so good.
Yeah, they are. You should check them out. The guy plays Joker, big star.
I loved him. He was so hot as the Joker. Let's be honest.
I really hope he won't watch this. Honestly,
like
I
I'm
won't.
sure he won't, but you never know.
You don't know that.
We don't know.
Maybe we're his favorite podcast.
Probably.
Maybe we'll have him on an episode. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
I don't think he'll say no. He's not saying no to anything apparently. Maybe we should cut this out. I don't know. I don't feel safe with this like being online. Speaking of concerts, I'm seeing Taylor Swift next weekend.
Woo!
I have friendship bracelets on my wrist right now because I'm getting ready for Taylor Swift.
Dream
Lover, tortured.
Tortured.
Literally.
Cute.
It's tortured.
That'll be a good concert.
It's gonna be the best.
It'll be
concert.
epic.
Yeah.
What else did we have to update people on?
We
We did that update really quickly.
Yeah, because we're so over it. We're like, just let this
like, okay,
happen,
this
this
happened,
happened,
this
this happened.
happened.
Okay, like people don't. Do people care? I'm still conflicted. Like, do we look delusional and insane, or like, do people care? Should we just cancel this whole podcast thing? Like,
who knows and who cares?
I mean, it's fun to do it. I really miss podcasting with you.
Me
I'm
too.
kind of nervous.
I'm nervous.
I'm nervous. Yeah, so we went on stage. We moved apartment. She got better. I got sick. I got cancelled.
What?
Oh my god!
What do you mean you got cancelled?
I got cancelled in Hollywood, and I don't even like work there. But
but of course you didn't because these are what are they directors? It's a director, right? In
let
Hollywood.
me explain it to you.
But he seems. Wait,
let me explain it because I don't really get political on Instagram because like I know what people think. Just another, like posting her opinions on Instagram. But in my opinion, what I posted wasn't political. It was beyond political. So I just posted something. I'm not gonna get into it because like I'm tired. So I just posted something that everybody posted, and I think it's the right thing to do if you're a human being with a brain and emotional intelligence.
Yeah, like something that everyone was sharing and to show support.
Which, if you don't show support for that, you must be an absolute idiot. And like some producer friend of a friend anyway, like they're pretty well known. Like they started like calling me dumb on Instagram, and we argued for half a day. And like just he called me stupid, and he was like, I'm gonna
I
make
mean-
sure you get cancelled, and like, you'll never ever find a job in Hollywood.
Honestly, he won't have that
I'll-
much power. Trust me.
I'll end your career. And I was like, it didn't even start. You can add
You're like, it
something
It didn't even start yet. Like,
It
you
didn't even
can't
start.
cancel
You can cancel me. And
Also,
first,
honestly, he sounded like by the messages, he seemed very small-minded
no,
and just
but like, come on, like,
childish. So like, pff,
people,
he's not even worth it.
men used to build churches and like go to war, and now they're calling me dumb on Instagram, and they are DJs. You know, like, what happened?
What
Like,
did
the
happen?
DJ community, don't come for me.
What
I
the
love you. I'm friends with a lot of you. I didn't mean it. Was just for the sake of the joke.
No, honestly though, men have.
Why are you calling
what
me dumb on
happened?
Instagram? Like,
What
you
happened?
have nothing better to do? And like, why do you try to convince me so much of like something if you think I'm dumb anyway? So yeah, that
Don't
happened.
even. I would have just blocked him in 2
So
seconds.
anyway, if I'm not gonna be in Transformers, you know why? It's because I got cancelled on
I would love to
Instagram.
be in Transformers. How fun would that be?
Probably a lot of CGI.
Oh yeah.
You
But-
know about that.
Mhm.
Yeah. I signed with an agency in America as well. That happened.
Congrats!
Yes, I don't really know what
In
that
LA,
means yet.
that's really good. I
Yes,
can't
my
seem
visa-
to get signed there yet.
Yet.
Or
My
do I want to
visa-
get signed there?
I don't know. I don't want to move from here, so I'm not gonna move. This is for everybody like messaging me, are you gonna move to I'm not. I'm not.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm not.
bitch, we got a podcast to do.
No, I'm not moving, but it's for direct bookings, and my visa is in process. But I don't know why I got like signed right now when I'm cancelled there. So
You're
I
not-
guess we'll see.
That
We'll see. We'll see.
that guy wouldn't have done anything to cancel you. He would have just it would have just been all
But
talk.
what are they gonna do to me? Like, you know, like
How can he cancel you?
no,
You're not even like
but
you haven't begun your acting career yet.
no,
He can't
no, but
cancel
the-
you.
no, but
What's he
they're-
gonna say? Oh, she posted this because
first of all, what I learned in life is nobody can do stuff to me worse than I can do. Like, what are you gonna do to me? Cancel me? I almost killed me. I almost succeeded. I had a kidney infection. So like nobody can do worse stuff than I can do to myself. So like we're fine. I told you I'm nervous.
I was just fixing my necklace for like 5 minutes
I'm
because it
having
was
an existential crisis.
annoying me. Like first world problems.
Like
My
what else?
necklace is tangled, guys.
What else do you want from us? Like we're just two girls. What's your summer plans?
I don't have summer plans at the moment. I just want to work as much as possible. Because I feel like I go home to Australia for so long and that's my summer, and then I come back and I'm like, all right, I'm ready to go for the
Well-
rest of the year.
Well, I'm gonna do Ischia Global Fest, and I'm going to go on holiday with Christina, and then in September we're doing Venice. And these are the updates that I know for now. And we're preparing something in London in August as well, but I'm not gonna disclose anything about that.
Although yeah, I mean, I might go away at some point, but I'm very last minute with what I want to do. So
You're
we'll
coming
see.
to Venice, right? You are.
I was at the film festival.
It's yes, it's
Yeah,
the first
oh yeah.
week of September.
Yeah.
And I already confirmed everything.
Okay, cool.
So
Alright.
yeah. What else?
What?
What else? I feel like we just updated everything very fast. We didn't really get into it because like Ken went very smoothly. Honestly, it was only work. We don't really have that much of like a, you know.
It went smoothly for you.
For me,
For me, everything was very chaotic
'Cause
and
I
last
had-
minute,
'cause
and
I
I was
had an-
rushing and not sleeping and dying. That was me.
because I had an excuse for everybody, you know, because every single person I know was there from all over the world, and I had an excuse because it was my best friend's birthday. Lauren didn't have a voice. I was working. I had a glam team with me. Like I even sent my glam team to Black Coffee, and then I went to sleep with I went with Christina to get coffee and like just have a drink, just us two, and then we went to sleep. It was pretty like
I actually appreciate my voice so much, guys. When you you do like when something like that happens, you appreciate it so much more. Like I could not say anything at all. I kind of felt like going through the airport. They were probably like thought I was a bit weird because I was not talking. You know, I was like giving them my passport, and they were. But then I couldn't.
my
I
flight
couldn't
was
reply
so
to them.
delayed.
I was just like nodding, like they're like, And then when I would try and buy something, I couldn't say thank you either. You know, I just had to be like,
No, I was next to her and I was talking to people for her because like
yes,
nothing would come out.
you were my translator.
Yes, but nothing would come out, and I was trying to talk to her in the airport, and she just texted me like, "I'm just gonna stop talking at all because I think this makes
Yeah, I
it
had to
worse."
text.
And
I,
then
I wrote a note on my phone saying I lost my voice just in
just
case I needed to use
shut
it.
up, yes. So then we went to the airport. We had separate flights. Mine was delayed 4 hours, and
I'm
hers
so
wasn't.
glad because when I booked my flight, I was trying to get on yours, but the only one coming up was a different one to a different airport in London, and I was like, oh, but then I'm really happy that I got that one because
You should be very
yours
happy.
was delayed so much, and then you had some
Yeah.
chaoticness happening. um, and
It's
mine just
not-
went
it
so smooth.
Because God wasn't like, so your flight is 4 hours delayed, but this is not enough, you dumb hoe. You're gonna encounter the most annoying person ever, and you're gonna be stuck with her for another 4 hours. So yes, God chose violence, but I guess because everything went smoothly in Ken, and then he was like, no,
Because I know
it's not over.
we need to change it up a bit.
We need to change it up a bit. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So these are the updates. It's been a very chaotic month, to be fair, because we were moving apartments. We had Can, we had a concert, we had a birthday. She got sick, then I got sick. Then like it was, I don't know how it passed
a
like
lot.
this. It passed very fast. But I really want to do an episode on friendships and to talk about that like in detail and what it means to have like a genuine friend, what it means to have like a evil hoe next to you, what it means to like you find friends in the
Yeah.
industry. Like we have to get into that as well. I've been meaning to do that, and I wanted it to be this one, but we had to update people on whatever the fuck was going on because we're as confused as everybody, to be fair.
Mhm.
We don't know why or
I'm
when
confused
or
24/7.
confusion is a state of mind.
Yeah.
But honestly, I'm so happy we survived. Like
We survived.
we survived.
We are survivors. I'm a survivor.
I was thinking more of a Selena Gomez like song.
We're tortured.
We're tortured. Tortured
Tortured.
podcast department here.
It didn't seem too chaotic as we were explaining it, but it was, guys.
It didn't seem very chaotic, but it was very, very,
But I'm
very chaotic.
hoping now things finally are turning
Yeah, right.
around. 'cause
Right. When that ever
You
happened.
need balance though. So I'm thinking because we had so much chaos that now the good will come in. 'Cause that's
because
usually
that always
what
happens.
Yeah, it's
In
normally
movies.
just chaos followed by
No,
chaos.
I think chaos follows us everywhere, but I think it's part of the charm of everything, I guess.
Just makes us stronger and wiser.
I mean, if I'm gonna have any more character development, my character will develop into a villain, probably. I've had enough. Like, I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah.
But at least we met Jared Leto and, like, we were on stage with him, so I guess life is worth it, after all.
Yeah, you have to, like we say, focus on the positives.
Be positive. Live, love,
You
laugh.
have to.
Should we name this episode Live, Love, Laugh? It would be funny. It would be funny.
Live, love, laugh.
Yeah, so should we wrap it up? Should we go get coffee?
I just kind of had one, so I probably won't have another one because then we'll be
Boo.
chaotic.
So yeah, these are...
Wait, can we talk about the freaking guys the other day? You know how I posted my
Oh,
story?
yeah.
Like, because I can't with men. I don't know what was happening on that
Just can't
day.
with men.
No, like, I don't know what was happening on that day. It's like, is there some planetary alignment that puts men in heat? Because I want to know.
And that should be every day then.
Like, yeah, so I posted a story of these two guys were basically just following me so slowly down the road. This was in Queensway. Just like harassing me for my number. This went on for ages. I'm like, even a car was beeping behind them. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I started recording them, and then hence why they were on my story, and then they drove off. So maybe that's
But
a tip.
I don't get why men do that. Like, you're gonna drive in your car like on Edgeway Road and
Yeah,
like
like,
honk,
You
and
think
I'm gonna be like, yes, Prince
Exactly.
Charming, take me away from all of this madness. Like,
I know.
finally,
What do
I
men
meet
think?
you. Like, what do you think is gonna happen?
Yeah, like, of course,
So
baby,
tacky.
take my number. No. And then I walked past a pub after that, and these guys still were like yelling stuff to me. And then
Jesus, such animals.
I know, freaking animals. And then I was on the way to the doctors. I was just getting a normal blood test. Like, calm down. And
Normal
then
blood test. What's an abnormal blood test? Damon.
a normal, like check hormone levels and all of that. And then someone stopped me again and was like, "Oh, I love your style." Like, I was trying to talk to me. "Oh, what's your name?" And then he's like, "Oh, add me on Instagram just to see I'm not a psycho." I was like, "Fuck."
This
Okay.
is what a psycho would say, first
I
of
was
all.
like, "Okay, yeah." And then even my doctor, before he took my blood, was like, "You look like a model. Are you a model?" I'm like, "Oh, this is why I don't leave the house."
We should just stay in a house and podcast
I didn't-
non-stop. Honestly, just
And I was like,
just
it
talk
was
shit.
minimal effort, no makeup on whatsoever. I didn't even do my hair. Like, what do I have to do? This is why I just hide in my room.
No, but sometimes I go to like the grocery store and I look homeless. And like men hit on me, and even I want to ask them like, what about me right now is saying
Yeah.
like I'm interested, I want to like get like
My thoughts exactly.
I'm just listening to Taylor Swift. I
Yeah,
have
like,
a
I have
coffee
my
in my
headphones
hand.
in.
Like, just
why?
let me go to my Pilates class in peace, like just let me get there. It's
Yeah,
not
you
even
feel so
far away.
exposed. It's like just the amount of men that will just keep staring at you, or even whistle or say whatever. It's like,
But why? Like,
just
what
let
do they?
us be.
I really want to know. Like, maybe if like guys can like actually comment. Like, I really want to know your thinking process. Like, what do you think is gonna happen?
I mean, all the good men, because I think there are some good ones out there. No, there are, but they would never do that because they're respectful of women. It's the ones that aren't respectful of women.
No, but because I think the ones that are like less attractive or whatever are gonna be the one that are the most annoying because they have nothing to lose. So if they have no self-respect, or like they just go for it, But like the ones that are actually secure in themselves, like they're not gonna like pull this type of shit. So
And most of all, they respect women and respect themselves.
just respect everybody, guys. Like it's just be
Yeah, just
respectful.
Be a nice, normal freaking human.
I know it's
not
hard.
an animal.
I know it's hard. It's a foreign concept.
Like,
I know
control
that, but
yourself.
Control
it's not
yourself.
that difficult, really. You know what I mean?
Jared.
Jared.
Just be like Jared, or oh my god, Evan
Like Jared or Damon. You know what I mean?
or Evan Peters.
Oh my God.
Like it's not that
My
hard.
So because of your fault, my Instagram, when you go to the, what's it called? Like the
For you page.
discovery
Yeah.
page,
Yeah.
like just Damon.
What do you mean
Damon
because
everywhere.
of me? It's because of you.
You're the one. Well,
You started this.
did I?
Yes, you started watching Vampire Diaries, and I made fun of
Actually,
you.
You started. I haven't watched it for ages. But
No, you shut up. It's your fault. You started watching the Vampire Diaries for the first time in her life. First of all,
But this was a few months ago.
yes, but then because
now
of
you're
you,
watching it.
because we started talking about it, I started rewatching it again.
Okay.
And my For You page is back in
we
2014
were
now.
just and then you were messaging me like, "But Damon though," and
Damon.
now my phone heard, and it's all
My phone heard. My phone heard, and it's over.
No, like your phone actually listens to you as well. Sometimes I
Somebody
won't,
should.
I won't, I won't search anything, but I'll just talk about it with someone, and then it will come up on my phone. Does that not happen to you?
Yeah.
No privacy.
Jared.
Um,
Let's see.
More Damon.
No, let's see. I'm actually curious.
Jared Leto. What else?
It's
He
here.
actually came up.
It's here. Literally, I don't know if like.
Let me see.
Like, it's here.
Damon.
Damon.
There we go. There's Damon. Wait, why is Twilight there? I haven't talked about have I?
Yet.
But anyway,
We haven't talked about Twilight
I
yet.
don't know if you can see Damon, but and Twilight.
Yeah, anyway, if you
Right.
need somebody to listen to you, just talk to your phone. And that's it. So, we're still alive. We conquered everything. we seem like such bitches. Like, oh my god, we had to go to Cannes and we went
Like,
on
oh my
stage and we had to move and
God.
shut up. Shut up. You're fine. You're just too privileged. So
I do, yeah. I do. Sometimes you can get overwhelmed, and that's fine. But yeah, and
we just had a lot of things happening all at once, so that was
still,
a problem.
You know, we're still grateful.
Yeah, we're grateful.
We're grateful.
So
but
grateful.
We need a hug.
Can I get a yeah?
You need a hug? Yeah.
We didn't forget we have a podcast. We'll be more on schedule with everything, but we had a very chaotic month. But
We'll try.
we'll get back to it.
I'm still filming for another 2 weeks, so but I don't think every day, but we'll see.
Yeah. Next time we'll have a cooler location though. Somebody is borrowing us his location and it's a very nice one. So
Yeah.
so that's all. All's well that ends well. So see you next time.
See you next time. Love and
Jared.
kisses.
Hope you enjoyed this episode. We only made it for you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.